Hello, what's going on guys? My name is Miss Yoo and welcome back to this K-pop trash of a channel. Now after watching the first stream Mnet put out for the intro performances, then watching the first episode of Kingdom Legendary War, and then re-watching the performances on YouTube that Mnet uploaded, I thought that today I would rank the first round of Kingdom performances from 1 through 6 based off my own personal opinion about the intro stages each group showed. Now I am a fan of all these groups including the MCs, so yes, I am an iKONIC, the B, Fantasy, Stay, Melody, Atiny, and Cassie. So I am not biased towards any of these groups, so I am judging strictly based on their performances. So with that being said, let's get into the rankings. So coming in at number 6 is BTOB. BTOB did show a nice vocal performance. However, with the previous Kingdom shows, such as Queendom and Road to Kingdom, these shows were very performance heavy. And with the previous groups that were on these shows and competed on these shows, showed intensive performances that told some sort of story, or they added their own group flair to a song that they were performing, creating mama level type of performances. With BTOB though, I didn't feel like they really matched the level everyone else was giving. However, the beginning of the performance was great. I really enjoyed the harmonies between the boys as well as the little ad-libs that Eungwan did in the middle of the performance. They really turned Beautiful Pain into an angelic piece that gives you goosebumps. You could really feel the emotions as they sung. However, BTOB isn't a dance or performance heavy group. Though they know how to dance and can do so, they are more a vocal heavy group. However, you can create a simple but impactful dance piece with their ballad songs that they are more known for. I just felt like they played it too safe and just relied on their vocals too much. So I hope next time they give us something better and more impactful. At number 5 is SF9. Their performance was striking at first, with Insong setting the tone with the SF9's crystal and lighting the stage with it, to all the members walking forwards towards the camera together, created a strong and an impactful aura. However, the whole performance felt the same. It felt flat. There was no substance to it. It just felt like they were filming another dance performance music video of Good Guy than actually creating a whole different performance with their song. I wish they did something more creative, and SF9 used to do interesting dance formations in their choreographies at the beginning of their careers, which they did talk about in Kingdom, and I thought that they were going to do something similar with their performance because of that. However, they didn't do anything special, which is why I'm putting them at number 5. But I do want to give credit to Taeyang though for having his mic fall out of his butt and still continuing on with the performance and not tripping over it. That's real professionalism there. So I gotta give them props for that, but still I wasn't a big fan of the performance. At number 4 is iKON. I really enjoyed their performance. Everyone felt captivated by their stage presence, and you really felt like you were dancing alongside with them. I could feel the energy and really liked the hip-hop elements they put into the piece and the goofy but laid-back style that iKON is known for. However, like I felt with SF9, I wish they did more and pushed the boundaries a little bit. The performance was exciting and I really enjoyed the energy, but I don't think it was enough. But I did like the ending pose and DK and Jay's little dance maneuver that they did before breaking out into dance again. I just wish there was more stuff like that in their performance. I wish they played it off strong throughout the piece like they did in the beginning. The beginning was so strong, but then it plateaued. However, they did end off strong, but I just wish the whole performance had the same energy throughout. At number 3, we got ATEEZ. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed ATEEZ's performance. I loved the tone they set at the beginning with the ship and the members looking as if they were hurt, like a shipwreck happened. I liked how they told a story in the beginning. Hojun looking over at his dying crew and with him being struck last really heightened the performance and made you anticipate what was going to happen next. I like how they incorporated acrobatics and really played with formations with the camera movements. Everything flowed nicely throughout the piece, and having it end with San running with the torch in his hand and climbing to the top was just the icing on the cake. You felt the same energy throughout the piece and it didn't falter anywhere. They were creative and really thought about the performance, especially at the beginning where Hojun coughed up blood. Everything was great. I loved the storytelling in this, and they were the only group who told a story, and they definitely deserved a higher spot for that. At number 2, we got the Boyz. The Boyz really showed their experience with competing in the last Kingdom competition, Road to Kingdom. I really liked the different dance genres that they put together in a 100 second performance. I really liked how they started off slow but strong with the intense rap from Joo Hyukyeon to the dance break, and having Jooyoung's and Younghoon's hands frame Sunwoo during his part created an interesting visual plane. They also incorporated a lot of acrobatics and unique formations. With the amount of members they have, they really took advantage of that and created visually unique formations both on the ground and in front of the camera. When they got into their ballerina, more classical part of the performance, it made the stage both elegant and beautiful. But what really solidified the piece was how Jooyoung was hoisted up into the air and then threw himself backwards before the members threw him forward in front of the group, which ended the performance. That part right there completed it. Like, it made it strong and memorable. Now at number 1, we got Stray Kids. Stray Kids really go all out for their performances. When you need them to create a stage, they will do so, but 10 times more than what you expected. The beginning was so strong when the lights went out and you just saw the green dots that represented wolf eyes, so the formation with them acting like a wolf pack really set the tone of the performance. What I enjoyed the most was the props they used, the knife and the flamethrower. I love when K-pop choreographies include props into their dances because it creates a visually interesting performance. The way Stray Kids twirled the knives around in their hands to putting them in their mouths and having Banchan stab the ground at the end really made the stage exciting to watch. You had so much to look at and you never got tired. I also liked how they used the seats they were sitting in at the beginning of the show, looking like a pack of wolves on rocks or a mountain. And the use of acrobatics and having Changbin using that fire torch really heightened the performance even more. They really took advantage of using formation, props, and the performance-heavy dancing skills to create such a unique, exciting, and visually pleasing stage performance. They really put a lot of thought and effort into this performance over the rest of the groups. Thus why I felt like they deserved the number 1 spot. Now, these are just my opinions based off the performances that they did. How would you rank the first round of the Kingdom performances? Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next video that I make, guys. Bye!